Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here on Lake Biwa, where our metal platform is complete. We can move things around. I left the game running for a while. Everybody is dead here. They have sadly passed away. But it's okay. It's okay. They will not be forgotten because we are going to remove this district and build a new one. So let's delete that. Poof. And let's build a brand new one right smack bang here in the center. Here. So we can either put it here or this way. Unfortunately, it's not showing me the range of the place because it never does that. I think I'm going to face it away from where we are because we want to come over here. We might actually extend this out further. So we're going to do that. And then you can reach there. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. All the way down to the base underground there. That's fine. That's good. That's fantastic. Yeah, we might go out a little bit further with some of the platforms, but I'm not sure yet. We do need to adjust this. However, this needs to be changed for its things. So let's cancel all the imports on it. And this has still got loads of stuff in it. Yep, loads of metal and things in there. What have you got in there? You've got berries, logs, metal, and water. Okay, so we need a log storage. Put the log storage directly next to the base, that side. Oop. We're going to get a water storage as well. I think I'm going to put the water storage on top. So, and then what we're going to do, we're going to platform up to it. Seems like a good idea. We could put a double log storage there, but I'm going to put the water storage there because all the houses are going to go down this way. So that's the plan. We're going to put houses down here, but I'm going to leave access to behind the houses because I might build a staircase going up behind them to get to the roofs. So the idea is to be with the large row houses, leave a gap on the edge. I want to build 3 like that. And I would like a way to get up to the top, and I'm looking at it thinking that's really tall. That's really tall. So you have to sort of build 3, a 2, and a 1, and then a staircase going up, and then even further. Oh, they're coming to build that. Okay, pause. That's fine. We're going to put them there anyway. Maybe we'll do 6 in a row. Maybe we won't do 6 in a row. Maybe we shouldn't build that there. Because I'm just thinking of the not that it's important, but the leisure centres, but they don't actually do anything, do they? They give you social life, and social life does nothing for these beavers. No effects whatsoever. Doesn't even increase work speed or anything like that, so maybe they don't need it. It would be nice to get the kids to grow a bit faster, but then we don't need to put them on top. I pointed this out last episode. We can build them on the ground because we are technically above. So we aren't going to build the houses right on the edge. We're going to put rooftop terraces on the edge and then houses in front of them. So I think I'm not going to put them on the edge like that because we can put the lidos on the top. Yeah. Yeah. The lido does help them, which is fun. Fun is good. So, what if we put a couple of lidos in like this? This is just proof of concept. So and have a repeating pattern. And we just put the row houses in facing towards the Lidos. Doesn't matter which way we place them. We could even put them this way. No, I don't want to do that because I want to get access to behind them. Because we need to put in a bush and a roof tile. And to put a roof tile in, we even need to get to the roof, which is exceedingly complicated when they're that tall. Not impossible. Not impossible. I mean, we could just build up to the roofs to put the roofs on. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. But we'll do some quite dense housing. I don't know how many beavers we're going to have here, but what if we did something like this? Very dense housing going on over here. That, which gives us all wonderful things there. Now we've got nowhere to access the water down here. That's okay. We're not going to come this way any further. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. We can then put our shrub in the centre, which will give all the houses the bonus. It won't give these the bonus, but they will get it as they walk in and out of them. So that's fine. And then we'll put roofs on the top of the buildings. Okay, so I don't think that one. Not sure which one I prefer the look of actually. I think I prefer the flat one. I think I prefer the flat one. Like that. No. And then if you want, you can put shrubs and things on top. If you really wanted to, put shrubs up there. If we're going to get up there, food and things, good. But I'm going to put the shrubs down here. We'll do the whole standard. Do shrubs here. Shrub. And that shrub will affect all 6 houses. Like that. We can build a road going out of here. These guys, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Get a road come out. Connect them all up together. Didn't put that down there, but that's fine. It's not a problem. Connect them all up together like that. And then we can connect them to this area like this. There. We're gonna move this as well. We're gonna move this out the way. We also want to have triple houses down here for all the food. So that means we don't want to build this here. Okay. Now I've got to be very careful when deleting things because of how we are on our on these platforms. You can remove the platforms, and that would not be a good thing. So we want to put in the housing. We're going to have to do something different with the spacing of stuff. How many food types are there? We've got all the foods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 types of food. We do have 1,400 maple pastries, and I haven't done anything. Over here with maple pastries. We have explosives ready to go. I think it's just the fact that we built a cornfield. I think it was that they were suffering from a lack of wheat. So over here we now have 331. We've got no food spaded on. That's okay. We can probably fix that somehow. And here we've got 1,000 maple pastries. I think it was just the case that we didn't have the grain. This one field here, or two little fields here, was not enough. Not enough. I did also extend this one here out to there. think these two here can actually harvest the wheat. Those 2 tiles on the end aren't accessible from my wheat farm, or 3 tiles. That one, that one, that one. But they are accessible from these ones, so that is all good. Tribute is done here. Doesn't have any power because these have been disabled. Let's re-enable them. Okay. Oh, should go allow put into that one there. Okay, that can do its thing, and then we'll see how the wood supply goes here. Trees are doing well. This district isn't doing anything at the moment. It's just sat here doing nothing, which is fine. I was going to make maple pastries and export. Maybe it will make maple pastries and export exclusively to this area, because these two are now dealing with themselves. This one is not, so maybe we'll go over there. But everyone is dying over here. That's a small problem. You have no carrots. What's happened? We had a population boom over here. 88 people. A little bizarre. We're both doing carrots. Why? Why no carrots? You aren't even required anymore because we have no export to be done. But you can stay there anyway. And why? No goods in stock. What has happened here? How bizarre. How bizarre. We are struggling for goods. Okay. Well, we have huge carrot fields from this district, so let's temporarily reassign carrot transportation over here, so that these beavers don't all die of starvation, which would be bad. Okay. However, back to this. So let's get rid of these. Let's see where I can do this correct. If I select the road, and it doesn't select the one underneath it. It's really strange. If you select to destroy something below, it does everything above. But if you do, it only does like up one. It doesn't go down a level. So it will take out the building you're on and everything above it, which makes sense because you can't destroy foundation to a building above. So a road is actually considered above the other one, so you can destroy it without taking out your things underneath. You just need to be really careful to not mess that up and end up wrecking everything, basically. So if we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be 9 if we do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And that will allow us to run roads through to the side. There. To there. To there. And then we can build platforms going up and over. I don't know what I'm going to do with the 9th one. Yeah, don't know what I'm going to do with the 9th one. Also, we could build a same sort of setup that we have here. Tribute of Ingenuity in the centre, and then 2 powers on the side. But then we're going to run everything via power. But we need something to run the tribute overnight. So, I mean, we could... I don't know if I'm going to worry about the tribute too much. It's going to make beavers live longer, but... I mean, we could. I think we will. I think we will. The only thing beavers are going to do here is run in the wheel. So if we build a tribute of ingenuity, we will put the tribute by the wheels. So they're all getting the bonus when they're next to the wheels. We might even put 2 in. I don't know. Depending on the space. It covers a large area now. So we could put it... Right, it could go in the centre of that platform. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It covers 5 platforms. So we could put it there, and it would also cover like way over that way there. So yeah, we could put it in the centre there, and it will cover all the wheels that we're going to be building. Yeah, so we're okay. We're okay for that. So yeah, but yeah, don't know what I'm going to do with the 9th one. There's nothing else beavers consume that we're making that we could do. I mean, books, but then books, we're struggling for books, I think, here, aren't we, still? Beaver happiness. Oh, scroll. Books, no, we're full. We're full on books. Okay, so we have books. Do we have any books? We have 1,000 books in storage. Maybe we could export books. What do books do? Clearly beavers eat books. What do books do? Books. Books. Knowledge. Increases working speed. That doesn't apply to wheel. It's a shame. I wish it did. But that only applies to if they're working in something that either produces goods or gathers goods. So they would gather crops faster, and they would produce, say, books faster. They would add to this. I believe, I haven't actually double checked that, but I believe it makes this count up faster. But doesn't apply to wheels. Wheels just give a flat 50 horsepower output, which is a shame. I kind of wish that working speed would do it. I mean, strength and stuff is pretty good, but carrying speed, I wish working speed would have added to it. So you can get 15% bonus with all the things there, and it just like it's a 50 flat, and then you get a bonus with it for beavers. Everything's just a little bit of extra. Nice. You'd build something, go right. It produces 50. I'm going to consume 50 with a lumber mill. But maybe this one would actually produce 65 because it's getting some bonuses. That would be nice. Working speed, I think, should apply to them because they can run faster. Either that or strength or something. I don't know. I'm digressing, but yeah. So this is the build. This is the build we're going to want to do. It's lots. There are lots of woods and planks, other bits and pieces to be done. I also want a generic storage or 2. For some other things. I don't think even if we want some gears exported, so maybe this will just stay as our generic store. We're going to move this over at least a little bit so I can build a path down that side. We doubled up the path here. We could change this up if we wanted to. Don't know. Can't build down again here because it would meet the other wooden stairs on the way down. So yeah, we'll leave it. But we could maybe move this over. I don't know. And then where are we going to put in the vats to grow new beavers? Because we're using all the space here. We have space on top to do things, but I can't get up there. It can't get up there easily. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what we can do? We can do them right here. That's what we'll do. So, if we change this up, we'll get rid of that row there. And we'll get rid of this row here. The path around there. And we put them here. So we get 10. 10 would be exactly the same as what this town has. This is currently running 10. 4 turned off, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're running 10. So should end up with a population somewhere around 220-ish, which would be fine. How many houses do we have? We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 24, 30. We have 30 houses. I could have just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yes, 30 houses. 30 times 8. That's 240. 8, 16, 24 times 10. 240 houses, and we should get about 220, 23 beavers. So yeah, so that's right. So 200. That works. That works. That wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. That was just built. That was just generically built. Awesome. So we will grab breeding pods and we will put in 10 of them. And we're going to be completely reliant on imports from other places. Now I really hope the other places are building or creating enough goods to import and export and do what they're doing. I'm thinking that what we're going to do is build another distribution post. This one's okay. This one's got enough space for it, but we need to export 1, 2, 3, 5. I've counted this 5 times before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to export 8 turns. So you got 10. You got 2, which is moving metal to district 1, district 3. I don't think we need any more metal. We're kind of going to move it to here. None of these require any more metal. District 1 is producing its own metal. It's got a little bit of metal there. It's not gone there. Maybe we'll send scrap over from here. So we've got some surplus scrap. We can send it over to here and produce some metal. This might require a little bit of metal, but I think District 1 can supply this with metal if it needs it for whatever it's doing. That'd be fine. Our breeding pods stopped as well. Have we really run out of all food? We really haven't. We've really just run out of all food. So I need to fix that. But what I'm thinking is maybe building another distribution post and having it dedicated to sending food here. And then do the same here. Have this one just sending food, and then it's got 2 spare slots. So one would be metal scrap. One would be scrap down. It's got a spare one for whatever it needs to do. Maybe water. But I'm gonna basically have this town supply all the goods, and this town supply all the goods, and then we're gonna set the limits at whatever. Maybe 1,000 each and 300 water. Oh, they need to pump their own water as well. They can do that down here. That's okay. So we'll have some workers actually pumping water. So that'll be okay. So we'll put some water pumps just here. So yeah, so they can build things that way. I think that would work. I think it would work pretty well. I'm going to let District 1 build a couple of things, whatever it can build. The beavers have got. They can build a house. So okay, so the beavers will build a house. Well, that's good. That's good. We'll have a house. We also need to get up here to build these, which is going to require temporary scaffolding, which is fine because if we just build temporary scaffolding that tall, that's enough for them to get up there. They can build 1 block up, so they can stand on this scaffold and build the roof. Oh, they're going to build that house as well. Okay. So that'll work pretty well. Then we can do this, and just go dub dub dub. Connect that up to the road, run a road along that, and that's temporary scaffolding just to build the roofs, which should be fine. Because that's all we're going to build. We're not going to build on top of the roofs. Then we put the water pumps in here. That'll be fine. I think we want to build at least 2 water tanks. At least 2. One here. One here, or maybe facing the opposite way. We'll put one there, we'll put one there. Without, we've got 2 of them. They're facing that way, that's fine, but they'll supply whatever. Then we'll put some water pumps on this end and water pumps on that end. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay, and then you just need to take whatever you've got here out. And, not worry about it. This has got 440 metal blocks in. That's interesting. They took the metal. I guess they built all these, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, and then they died of old age, and they were moving some of the stuff out, but not all of it. Or they moved the stuff. Oh no, they would have moved the stuff into here. Then of course, when they died, more beavers would have come along and dropped off the goods in here. So that's why there's loads of them. I'm like, shouldn't you stop at 100? Isn't that is? But no, they don't. They don't stop. They just fill a barn with whatever they want to fill it with, which is not ideal. Not ideal, but that's fine. That's fine. You took a very interesting path, but that's fine. So I don't want to lose any of these, and we want to be sending. I want to consume all this and then send some other things in, do other stuff. So let's build a new distribution post, which is going to be dedicated for sending things to District 7, because this is now District 7. Yes. Okay. So where to build it? This is the question. We could get rid of some farmland. We could get rid of the wheat here. I think we will. I think we'll get rid of the wheat here, because we have this wheat farm over here. I know that's going to struggle for our pastries, but it's not being chopped, so I'm going to get rid of the wheat here. And you won't be able to get behind anyway, so let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be all of it. So would you just get rid of all that? Oh, do you know what? Just get rid of all of them. I'm not going to figure it out. Get rid of all it. And we can build it, and then we can plant crops again in if we have space. Because I don't want to leave this stuff. I could leave it behind. I could leave it behind there. It's not hurting anyone. It looks better than just blank grass. Let's no, whatever. We're getting rid of it now. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Get rid of it. Fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And then we'll put in a distribution post. It does connect to it. But you wouldn't be able to get behind to harvest the crops anyway. But I kind of want to leave the crops in there. Can I pause that and replant these crops? Will you come and do that? You will come and do that. Awesome. So come plant the crops, rebuild that. The crops will grow. So they'll harvest these ones, but they won't be able to harvest these and these two here. But that's fine. I'm not fussed about the harvesting. I just think it looks better than just being empty. Simple as that. You know, we could plant some carrots back here, we could plant some bushes, we could do whatever, but I just think it looks good. I like it. I think it's good. Okay, so we have a plan. I am going to set this to add a new route to District 1 first. Which one of you was going to be the metal? The first one is scrap metal, and the second one is metal blocks. You're no longer accepting metal blocks, so that's fine. So the first one is going to be scrap metal. 10 scrap metal, and then we're going to set our distribution limits to say, hey, we don't want to send any scrap unless we have. We want to always keep. I'm gonna say 500. Okay, we want to keep 500 scrap metal. So we always keep some for ourselves. We could just say 50. Because they will prioritize they will prioritize our own buildings before they send stuff to be shipped away. So that'd be fine. You're stocked because you're full. You are telling me you have 916 scrap metal, which is not true, is it? Because I believe... Yeah, you're scrap metal, aren't you? No, you're metal blocks. Okay. Where are we storing scrap metal? Maybe we're not. Okay, we might just be storing it in 200 then. So 200 there, and 200 here. That's treated plank. I thought we had a large barn for scrap metal. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know, doesn't matter. We're going to keep 500, which is half a big barn. That's fine. These people are still struggling for food. But we have things in place to fix this. To make things better, I believe. That was going to be someone else. I left that camp there. So, we'll get cattails get broken down into cattail flour. Maybe we need another aquatic farmhouse. I think that's probably the issue here. We probably need another aquatic farmhouse. The one isn't enough to keep going. So we will look into that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to send 4 beavers over to this district now. Migrate to District 7. 4 wonderful lucky beavers. Off you go. And I would like you to... I'd really like to prioritise doing that, but you're not going to because you're going to prioritise building. And I can't just pause everything. No, okay, so you're going to take all the stuff out of there, you're going to take the berries out, but then you're not going to take them out of blocks. Maybe when you've taken all the logs out and you find there's nothing else to do, you will take things out. And then we're going to destroy that, move it over just here somewhere. Literally just going to move over. You can move over 1 square, quite literally, just want to get the road in. That's all I want to do is get the road in. We might move it over by like 1 square. And then I'm going to set up the District 1 to import... Well, to start with, we're going to import building materials so we can build things. And then once we've got stuff built, we're not too fussed about it. I think we'll send the 8 foods, and I'll set it all up with like the 8 foods and stuff like that as well. But what we'll do is we'll set the distribution limits to be really low. So it only gets like 10 of each of the foods. That'll be 80. And then we can up the distribution limits later. I haven't told you yet. But anyway, what's going to happen is I am going to let this build off camera because it takes a long time to do things. It took a long time to build these metal platforms here. And I realise that it's not exactly exciting being like, hey, this is going to happen. And then just, 3 or 4 episodes go by and we're still waiting for stuff to be built. So there's going to be large gaps between it, and that just makes more sense in my head. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for that to all be built, and life will be awesome. So we'll leave this one here, and we will come back next time, and we shall carry on from there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.